What's up? What's up? What's up, YouTube? What up? I don't know if y'all can hear any audio. Do me a favor. Hit me up in What's up, YouTube? Hold on. Something's going on here. Do me a favor, y'all. Well, obviously I can hear audio. I just heard it back. But could y'all hear me good? If y'all can hear me good, give me a thumbs up. Say what up. Let me know where y'all watching me from. Shout out and salute to y'all for being in the building with me today on a Friday. Yo, StreamYard has been acting up. I think it's time, real talk, I think it's time for me to go to OBS because StreamYard is not giving it. Yo, I had a whole presentation I was going to share with y'all today. But for some reason, StreamYard is not allowing me to share any videos. It sucks. All it's letting me do, honestly, is right now, all I could do on StreamYard is share my screen. And then for some reason, as y'all can see, I believe I was sharing that intro with y'all. I just wanted to test it to see if it worked. And I don't even know if y'all heard the intro. So I don't know. I think it's time for me to start learning how to do something different and leave StreamYard alone because not only is StreamYard expensive, because y'all could go do the math yourself. StreamYard is like $80 something a month, y'all. I'm putting it, StreamYard is expensive, especially for the package I pay for. I pay for so you can watch it in 4K. I pay for I don't even know what's the difference. And that's my idiocracy right there, right? Because likely is I'm streaming in 1080, but for some reason I'm paying for 4K, which is dumb. So yeah, it's time for me to get rid of this because it doesn't make any sense at this point. But anyways, what up? Shout out to my people. Shout out to y'all. Y'all are in the building with me today on a Friday. Can y'all hear me good? Let me know. Give me a thumbs up in the comment section. Can y'all hear me? Can y'all hear me? Testing. All right, y'all. All right. I don't know. I know some of y'all are probably pocket watching. Y'all are at work, all that good stuff. But you're taking a little bit of time out your Friday to spend with me. So much love. Much appreciated for y'all. Shout out to everyone that's here. Shout out to everyone that's going to come in the building. Shout out to everyone that's watching on the replay. Much love, much respect, and big ups to you. All right. So y'all see the thumbnail, right? We talking a little bit about the T-app, but it's more than like, because y'all all know the controversy of the T-app, right? With the T-app, it has a whole bunch of women that join this app, and this app is supposed to be an app to pretty much catch your man out there and see if he's cheating, see how many red flags he got, see how many women that man is talking to. In reality, the creators of the app really did it to protect women. It was under the guise of making sure that women knew they wasn't dating quote unquote predators. It turned into something else, of course, right? Of course, it turned into, is my man, are you dating and me dating the same man? No different than what they do on Facebook. Facebook got a whole bunch of groups where is, are we dating the same men? Well, the T-app is the same thing. So it ended up turning into that. Okay, the app ended up getting a data breach. So then now everybody could see whoever signed up for the app. You know, one, it was the men that jumped in and hacked that app. Problem that I have, so here's my issue, and here's what we're going to talk about today. I have an episode of Kendra G that I wanted to play. Well, if you scroll up and down that app, what do you see? I personally saw a whole bunch of Pookies and Ray Rays. I saw a whole bunch of quote unquote, you could tell. A man holding money to his ear, is that a man that you should be dating, ladies? Is that a man you should be dating? You know what I'm saying? My boy with the $5 super chat. He says, let's get this start. Let's get these super chats started. What up, GMT? Me to marry. Shout out to you, my brother. Shout out to my family. Really beaming. So we all know what it turned into as opposed to what it was supposed to actually be. But then now you see a whole bunch of Pookies and Ray Rays on that app. It's honestly what is exposing is women's taste in men. So I wanted to give this more of a Kendra G spin, I should say, because Kendra G has a fella that called in from you know where, prison. Now here's the problem, right? Here's the problem. What is it that ladies like about prisons? What is it that women are interested in? So much so that when they say there's no good men left, and the good men, we all know what good men mean, right? We're talking about a solid man who got a 9 to 5, who you know you don't have to worry about, who you know who's not cheating, you know he's doing the right thing. What is wrong with this guy? There's so many of those guys out here. The majority of black men are not in prison. The majority of black men are actually good men that's working, that don't cheat, all that. I'm dead serious. Dead serious. Knock me if y'all want to. Majority of black men, I'm saying the majority, don't cheat. And the reason why is because a lot of men don't have an option to. Men usually sleep with who we can. So if the majority of men are not cheating, why are we looking at men in prison? But check this slide out. Now check it out, right? I'm going to share my screen with y'all real quick, and we're going to have a conversation about this specific conversation that came onto the Kendra G show last night. Crazy. All right, let me share my screen. Yo, StreamYard is trash for this. I can't do it the right way, but we're going to make it happen. All right, here go Prison Bay, y'all. Here go Prison Bay. Let's go.
Hello?
What's happening?
Are you in the bed?
Yeah, I'm kind of laying down right now.
Why can't you sit up? Are you handicapped?
I ain't handicapped.
Say what, baby?
Nah, I ain't handicapped.
Are you in jail?
Yeah.
Kendra G Singles, the dating app, is available now on iPhones and Android phones.
Yo, is it me?
You're in what?
Is it me or is Kendra G like her? Like real talk. Every time I do a review, it just seems like it's getting worse and worse and worse. If I ran a show and I had a dating app, there's no way that I would want to introduce my audience to a person in jail. I'm sorry, but I have a dating show. And there's no way that I would have anyone on my dating show that was in prison before. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Call it what you want to call it. There will be no, and I promise you, ladies, even men, there'll be nobody that you will meet that when you sign up to be on Meet to Marry, that would have been in jail. I ain't saying he ain't been arrested. Most people, a lot of people been arrested, right? We got arrested for stupid stuff, right? Not arrested, but I'm talking about jail. You ain't got to worry about that when you sign up to Meet to Marry. But what is it with Kendra G putting almost anything on her show? Literally, when I say anything, I mean it. It's crazy.
What's your name on IG? What's the name? Yes, you.
Aloha.
You finna kick me out?
No, I'm gonna kick the other person out. What's the name?
My name is East Bad Forever. I mean, it's the bad.
What's your IG name? Oh, it's Little Bad. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. So you're in jail?
Yeah.
Jail or prison?
Prison.
How long you been in prison for?
There we go. Prison. My bad.
7 years?
Yeah.
What did you do?
So these are the guys.
I ain't got long with this motherfucker.
Unfortunately, these are the guys that a lot of the women are dating on that T app. They are dating this guy. And this guy, I guarantee you, when he gets off of this live, my man inbox is full. Full. Why? One, because Kendra promoting it. She should not be promoting this. I'm sorry. There's no reason why this man should have a spotlight on him right now, but he does. So let's talk about it.
When do you get out?
You said when I get out?
Yes.
I probably next year type shit.
So you're trying to find a woman. How you gonna date a woman and you in jail?
One thing about it, shit is, hey, how can you date a person that?
That's a fact, Neo. What up?
How can I date a person? Well, okay.
It gonna start out with long distance relationship, right?
Yes, it is.
All right, then that's all this is. This shit temporary.
He said,
Wow.
being in jail is like being in a long distance relationship. Well, I'll be damned.
I'm saying that's as long as you getting out though. Like long as you got an out date, yeah, that's all it is. Just a long.
What is your out date?
Out date like March 26th next year. You feel me?
Okay, here's the deal. You know what?
Salute to my brother Neo who is in the building. What up? Shout out to you. Salute, salute, salute. Shout out to Aloha. Aloha is in the building. She says, happy Friday, Mingo. Hello, chat. You know what I'm saying? Salute. Shout out to yo. All right, let's keep going.
You're actually not the first person to call me from jail. You might be the 10th person. And as much as I say against this, all the men have ever called me from jail, and this is just the truth. The women have still reached out to them.
Which is so sad.
So what is your name?
But you see, but then here's the thing, right? Here's the thing. We all know, and let's keep it a buck. Fellas, y'all might not like that I'm gonna say this, but I'm gonna say it anyway, right? I'm gonna say it anyway. We all know that a man in prison is not looking for no type of love in a woman. We all know that. I mean, I hope no one is oblivious to that. The likelihood that a 23-year-old man in jail is looking for a wife is almost slim to none. The only thing that he can give you, ladies, literally the only thing that this man can give you, I'm trying to keep it PG, YouTube friendly. But you know all he could give you. He can't give you provision. For some reason, y'all mistake protection with this some form of masculinity, which is over aggressive, right? Which is probably what landed him in jail to begin with. We got to do a lot better. When I say a lot better, we got to do a lot better than this.
My name Bad.
Bad?
BAD.
How old are you?
I'm young, 23.
You've been in jail for 7 years and you're only
Wall
23?
Street, what up?
So you went to jail at 16, 15?
Yeah.
What did you do?
Crazy.
Just trying to, people live their lives this way. I was young, so I wanted some money. You know what I'm saying? That. Long story short. Money.
Where are you calling us from?
Who?
Where are you calling me from?
Somebody statewide?
Yes.
Down south.
Okay, down south. You have any kids? No, right?
I ain't got no kids.
And never married. And do you have a job in prison?
Oh, definitely got a job.
What's your job in prison?
Got all type of job.
The question is, what do you do for a living? Do you have an answer?
Make money. You can write that down.
Well, hold on.
How you make money in prison?
Yo, Kendra, shut up. Yo, that is the dumbest question alive. What do you do? Listen, if my man was serving trays in prison, he is making no more than 35 cents an hour. No more than 35 cents an hour. That's what you call free labor. Even if he's making clothes for Versace, he is making no more than 25 cents an hour. What is Kendra asking is what is a prison inmate doing for a living to make money is crazy. The only thing Kendra should be doing right now, real talk, is trying to figure out, why am I even on the phone with you? What am I doing that can get you in more trouble? Because he's not supposed to be on the phone in jail. It's just how it goes. It's how it goes. So to know that this man is locked up, I don't understand the questioning behind, like, what's the method to the madness? But let's keep going.
Right. You heard me. There's shit going on behind the wall.
I know you got a clear ass phone. How come your Wi-Fi better than the people who free? You got better Wi-Fi than the people who free.
This shit might end up better than yours. You hear me? this shit going on behind the wall.
The prison jails got better Wi-Fi than me, he said.
It's crazy.
Wi-Fi.
You got better Wi-Fi than me too.
What kind? Okay, we got his name. Here's the deal. He's calling me from a prison down south. His name is Bad, 23, no kids, never married. What kind of woman are you looking for?
Man, I ain't gonna care. I want some brown skin, short. Her loyalty got to be A1 though. She can have a child or two, no more than 3, period. If you got two plus years old, ain't nothing going on. I'll holler at you. You don't fit the criteria. You feel me?
Okay, so brown skin, loyal.
Oh, my bad, yo. My fault. I thought I had some audio going on over there. I said, yo, homie sound like the majority of y'all. He talking about he got standards. You can't have 3 kids. You can have 2 kids, but you can't have 3. Coming out of prison at 23. What could he do? What could he do? That's crazy. My bad, y'all. I was trying to, you know what I mean? I was trying to figure out something. Go ahead, let's keep going.
Other deal breakers.
A deal breaker. A liar. Oh, you cat, you might as well beat it. Don't even come my way. Shit, serious.
Should she look a certain way?
Yeah, of course. You got to look good. Hey, yo.
The man in prison want a girl that look good.
The head, don't I look good?
Standards is high, boy.
You look like you in prison. So for me, I can't. Let me tell you something. For my eyes can't see good. My eyes just see prison. So let me tell you something. You could be, who is super fine to me? You could be Morris Chestnut, but if you was Morris Chestnut in prison, you wouldn't look good to me.
Okay, so what's your definition of this chestnut shit you talking about?
Free. A free man. A free man, not free. That's the definition.
Shit.
Go to the park.
The thing is,
go.
He's smart enough to know that doesn't matter to the majority of young women today. And I'm gonna beg the difference to say old women. So I got a story time. So long time ago, I knew 2 women, mother-daughter combo. They both were dating and involved with 2 inmates that was not only just one had committed a heinous crime of deleting someone. Another one was in jail for I believe it was like some petty larceny or something like that. The one that the daughter was dating was coming out of jail. Right. So we're talking about mother-daughter, 20-year plus difference in age. The daughter now, man was coming out of jail. He came out of jail. He told her everything, that all the sweet nothings. I'm going to take care of you. I'm going to provide for you. She had a kid by somebody else. It was like, I'm going to protect you. I'm going to protect the kid. Everything that this young lady wanted to hear. He came out of jail and was the worst man alive to her. Right? To her. Treated her like garbage. The mom, in return, was dating a man that was doing life for deleting someone. And she told him, I'm doing life with you. I remember hanging out with them, and the mom was talking to him on the phone, and she told him that I'm doing life with you. She didn't do the crime with him. He did the crime on his own. But I'm going to do life. What is the obsession with these quote unquote bad boys? And that's why he's laughing. That's why this guy is on live right now, laughing, because he knows that in all seriousness, whatever Kendra's saying, it don't matter. It don't matter. Because he knows he's still gonna get as many women as he wants. Because it's something about, it's not all, and I'm not speaking about all women, of course not. I'm talking a specific type of women. They love that guy. It represents, I don't know if it's a false sense of masculinity, a false sense of manhood, a false sense of what it means to be strong. But he knows that at 23 years old, he doesn't have a problem being in jail getting the women he wants. Which is why he's in prison, with a phone, because somebody gave it to him. The likelihood is it was given to him by a guard. And he's doing whatever he wants to do. It's crazy. And the crazier part about it all is Kendra G's promoting this. This is what you see on the T app, y'all. This is what you see on that app. Men like him. Let's keep going.
Free is my definition of attractive. But guess what? I host the show.
Listen. At the same time, despite the background, I'm talking about appearance. From appearance as a.
Let me ask you a question. You said if a woman has more than 3 kids, it's the absolute no for you. No.
I said 2, more than 2.
Okay, 2. Okay, yeah. So if a woman has 3 kids, that's a no for you, right?
Yeah,
most definitely, right?
Yeah.
Okay. No matter how fine she is, she got 3 kids. You can't do it, right?
Yeah, cause I ain't gonna lie. It's like once you got tired with your baby daddy, it's hard to come up out for him. And I ain't got all that going on.
Okay. I'm gonna give you an analogy so you can understand my position. So no matter how fine you are, once you're in prison, you just ain't fine to me no more.
Thank you.
But here's the great thing about life. I'm just the host. My audience, they may not agree. And I know they don't agree with me because guess what? I've had men who call me from prison and the ladies have gone crazy over them.
Exactly.
Let me tell you how I know.
She just said it right there. She said she had men call from prison. Those of y'all in here, she has men called in from prison before, and the ladies go crazy over them. I'm not making this up. It's real. There's actually websites. Look at this shows, Love After Lockup. There's so many things right now that solidifies what I'm saying, has validity to it, because these men in prison have no problem dating. They have no problem dating in jail. The prison guards, how many times y'all heard in Atlanta? Because that's the hot spot. How many times y'all saw in the news in the past year, how many prison guards got arrested for dating inmates? Sneaking contraband in for inmates. It's on the news all the time. And no matter how much times they see their colleagues get caught, they still do the same thing. Aloha says in the comments, she says, nothing is attractive about a man in prison. Tats on his face. Yes, I agree. I mean, listen, tats on the face is crazy, but guess what, Aloha? A lot of women don't agree with you. A lot of women don't agree with you. And he knows it. You see the confidence in him? The only type of man that can talk the way he's talking right now is a confident man. And the only reason why he has that type of confidence is because he knows that as much of the opposite of like a woman like Aloha, a woman like Kendra G, who says those type of men ain't it, there's always going to be another 2 behind him that says, I want it. So for one of you, there's 2 of them. It's difficult. And this is the guy that a baby mom would bring around her 2 kids and say, hey, this is your stepdaddy. This is your stepdaddy here. Take care of my kids. It's crazy. Ladies, please protect your children.
Because the first guy that I had on my show from prison, I didn't share his contact info. And I got thousands of DMs asking me, for his contact info. So that's how I know y'all like men in prison. But I got a question. Why you not afraid? Can you show us the jail cell? How you not afraid of getting caught?
Afraid of getting caught?
Yeah, because you can't have a phone in jail.
Man, this shit go, like I stated, this shit going on. They can't stop this shit. You know what I'm saying? This shit gonna go on then, now, back then.
You know it. Confidence, boy.
Let me be honest with you. So the first guy that called me from prison, it went viral, and he ended up getting an extra 5 months to his time.
The only reason why it's going viral is because she's highlighting it. Like, these guys should not be promoted. But yo, like I said, this is why I actually started liking Ashley Dalton. Because Ashley, I can't see her promoting this. I'm gonna be honest with you. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying she's perfect. I see Ashley say some crazy stuff, but Ashley Dalton still has more substance in her content than this. Like, it's almost like, I get it. Yo, apps are expensive. So Kendra's just trying to go viral. She's just doing whatever it takes. She got an app. It's expensive to maintain the app. It's expensive to keep updating the app, to make sure it's protected, to make sure that she has insurance on it in case somebody gets hurt from it. There's a lot. I get it. But the more you promote these type of individuals, it brings down the quality of your show. Am I wrong about that, y'all? I know I'm not tripping. The more you promote this type of foolery, the more quality of your show you start to bring down. You devalue it by bringing anyone on it. Just anyone. Just a body. As long as you could talk, I got you on my show. It's crazy.
I can't do that where I'm at. I'm coming
home. Know? How you know your warden ain't gonna see this?
Baby, listen, I'm coming home. I don't give a fuck what the state tonight. I'm coming.
Tonight.
Yeah, when my date here is over, I'm walking out this bitch. Get serious. And whoever I get up off this show, she gonna be by my side. Ooh. That's what's going on.
Ooh, she gotta prove that she's loyal now.
Yeah, head, yeah. Hell yeah. She got the show now, cause right now, I'm down right now. Look where I'm at. So if she stand by my side while I'm down, when I make it out, shit be going up. You feel me? That shit just going on. If she don't stay down now, it's over with. Hey, this time I'm gonna be a free man when I get out there. I'm sure up gonna be a free man.
Hold on, let me pause okay, real quick.
She gotta be fine. She gotta make.
Let me pause real quick because this says it all right here. Aloha says, I've always said Kendra doesn't care about her brand because of guests like this. You can't do that. You can't have people that are at the bottom that you're trying to introduce to other women. And then what happens is ladies will turn around and get with a man like this and then prejudge all other men, saying men ain't ish. What you mean? Look at, and then when a man like me comes on the internet and say something like you should have picked better, I get yelled at. It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. That's why the quality of men that people that have platforms should promote should be men of substance. You can't just put this out there. Listen, I care so much about Me to Marry. It's my baby, y'all. Those of y'all that know me, those of y'all that been around me, those of y'all that actually had a conversation with me, know that I live and breathe that show. Like, everything in me is all about Me to Marry, but I don't just care about getting famous. This is why I'm not chasing a viral moment on the show, if that makes sense to y'all, right? I'm not just chasing a viral moment. I'm chasing quality. My idea is I build something major off of actual quality. That means the quality of people matter. That means also the quality of what I present matters. The way I talk, the way I look, the way I dress, the way my wife dresses. Everything matters. When I have my reunions, I tell people dress up like you're going to a gala. I don't just let people come wearing whatever they want. And I do that for a reason. Because I'm creating a brand, and the brand has to look like something. The brand has to have quality. I can't have people that was in jail popping up at my show on some, hey, what up? Where my shorty? Like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. So yeah, you gotta, and this is for, listen, she put like this. I think Kendra is doing really good. How much subscribers Kendra got? Hold on, let me take a look at her subscriber count. 1 second, y'all. Where's it at? Kendra has 282,000 subscribers. She's doing way better than me, right? I'm stuck at a measly 43,000. Kendra is doing way better than me when it comes down to subscribers. So yeah, some people would be like, who are you? Because you don't got the subscribers she got. You don't get the views she got. Okay, and I'm okay with that. I understand that there's a lot of viral moments. It's easy, but you ask me, Kendra would be in the millions right now if she switched it up. I'm not even gonna lie to you, because her platform is actually good. Her platform is actually good and it makes sense. But if you put more into the quality of it, if she upgraded the cameras, the type of contestants, the everything that is all about the Kendra G brand, she'll be in the millions. So the idea for me even is to take my time and grow it. I'm not looking for just viral moments. I tell that to my team all the time. We could put a lot into, it's so easy for me to just get online and say something crazy and go viral. It's so easy for me to just go find some crazy. I had some girls that showed up to one of the shoots. They were on the Baddie show. I don't know if I tell y'all about this before. Another story time, right? They were on the Baddie show. One of the women. She actually was on the show fighting. So when she came on set, she was super loud. She was drunk. Some people on set was like, yo, she'll be great for the show because she's going to bring you views. She was loud. I was concerned about the safety of the other women on set. That was my biggest concern. My biggest concern was the safety of the other people, the other women that were on set. So guess what I did? I didn't film her. I did not film her. I shut that shoot down. We basically came up with a plan to get her out so that way it wouldn't turn into anything violent. And we got her out the studio and we were able to continue filming from there. I put a lot into my quality, the quality of the people, my quality, everything. So, word of advice, if you want to build something, you build it right, because there's a ground when you build it right? There's a foundation when you build something. You don't just do anything. You could do that, and yeah, man, you're going to get that one viral moment. Millions of people get to see who you are, but they don't last. Think about who made the last viral thing you saw. Are they still relevant today? Anyone that's in social media, and I'm talking a lot, pardon me, let me make myself a little bigger here. Anyone that's in social media today could tell you, right? Now, I'm dead serious. Think about the last 3 people that went viral, from Honey Boo Boo to whoever, right? How much do you hear from them today? But think about people who did it right, who built something with a foundation. Now, some of y'all don't like Tyler Perry, but I reference him a lot. Yeah, he had his Medea moments, but he took his time and he built it. He built an actual foundation that no one could break, from even musicians. Let's look at Jay-Z, 50 Cent, the people who built something to stand on. They didn't just chase a hit right away. Not everything you do is worth that. A lot of things you do is worth putting in the work. I'm trying to be around for a long time. I'm not trying to be around today, and that's it. I'm not trying to get 1 million views and that's it. I need, if I get 1 million views on this episode, the next episode I get 1 million views. The next episode I get 2 million views. The next one I get 3. because what I didn't just have a moment to it. You know what I'm saying? My guy with the $5 super chat. He says Kendra G is the worst thing to happen to black dating since. He was like, down low, brother. Only bands and the rising of Plan B. Oh man. Yo, I can't. If you're gonna promote men in jail, then y'all might, because some people might think that something that Willie Beeman just said wasn't actual facts. But think about it though, right? Think about what he said to a woman that's promoting a man that's been in jail. What's the difference? University of God is in the building. Salute. Shout out to yo. What up, my brother? What's the difference between what Willie Beeman blockchain just said as opposed to a woman that's promoting a man that's in jail? It's crazy. This is the guys you see, and this is why I put the T app on the cup on the thumbnail, because honestly, these are the men that you see on the app. When that got exposed, right? There was some women exposed it. It wasn't even men. Women exposed it. They was like, yo, we're going to put it out there of the type of men that these women are actually looking at. I have the videos, but StreamYard does not allow me to share anything. So I can't share it. I could only share my screen. I can't share the actual videos with y'all. But there's women that exposed it, y'all. They was like, yo, I can't believe these are the type of men that y'all are dating. And y'all are looking for husbands? You will go to jail and look for this man to be your husband? That's hope.
Make a certain amount of money?
Not necessarily incarnate shit. Nah, not for real, for real. She just got to have a head on her shoulder. That's all it takes. Money ain't that shit. I make my own money. You know what I'm saying? So I really don't need no woman for no cash. You know what I'm saying?
How you make your own money, son?
Get what? I provide for mine from behind the wall and now. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Let's do the Kendra cam. Ooh, child.
Ooh.
The Kendra cam is when you stand up and we see your full body.
He said,
ooh. I don't know what that is.
You gotta take the camera. We gotta see your full body. Oh, okay, that's the gel. Those okay. You sure you got a cell by yourself?
God damn.
We ain't gonna too much goddamn get into.
I think he in the infirmary, y'all. Hold up.
Okay, we all.
I think he in the infirmary. Look, is that one of those hospital hangers? Hold up.
We ain't gonna too much goddamn.
That hang the bag medicine. Hold up.
Into that.
That's it? Am I tripping?
We ain't gonna.
You sure you got a cell by yourself?
I think that's it. I think he in the infirmary.
We ain't gonna too much goddamn get into that part right here. But.
Okay, we almost done. I don't want no problems. When was your last relationship? Have you ever been in a relationship?
Yeah.
When was your last relationship?
Shit. Probably like. Can't even think. How about like.
Hopefully before he went to jail.
2 years. 2 years ago, something like that.
Hold up. You see? He was in jail for 7 years and his last relationship was 2 years ago. So it's either he was in a relationship with, well, you know what? Y'all can't even cap. Let's not cap like these men that go to jail are straight up sleeping with other dudes. Like, that's not happening. A lot of these dudes are sleeping with the prison guards. They're in full-on relationships. They be getting these prison guards pregnant. And if not, there's always these prison apps that have women that sign up to them to date men like this. So yeah, he's been in jail for 7 years, but his last relationship was 2. There's some men I know right now that's outside that hasn't been in a relationship for the past 10 years. So what does that tell you? On top of that, there's some women I know that's outside that has not been in a relationship for 10 years. And it's not that they don't want to. They want to. They can't find somebody. But this man could say, I was in jail for 7 and I was in a relationship 2 years ago. Crazy.
Do y'all get conjugal visits in jail?
Nah, but if she sign up to come work here, we can.
Exactly.
That shit going on too.
But Kendra, you asked Kendra, you asked a stupid question. Do you get conjugal visits? Conjugal visits, usually that means you married. And then you can get those type of visits. But we all know, like I just said, that they be sleeping with the POs. So yeah, there's that. So come on, Kendra.
Okay, we got a couple of things. So in the meantime, it's a long distance relationship. But if you apply for a job inside the prison, then y'all can have relationships.
Like my boy underscore King Count for well. He been here before.
What?
That shit.
Leave it at the door, please. All right, let me finish with you. Okay, when's the last time you had sex? You don't have to answer.
I might get charged for that shit. I ain't gonna talk about that.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Yo, listen, this is just a bad look. I'm going to move on to the next one. There's another one I wanted to watch because, Kendra, you probably won't hear this, right? But I pray to God one day that this message reaches you right. Start caring about the quality of your show. You've been stuck in your twos for a long time. My advice would be to up the quality of people to have successful outcomes. My advice would be that. You can't be seriously even asking this man to be on your app. You can't. You can't. You can't. This is not a good look. This is not a good look. Right. Kendra should be ashamed of herself. This is horrible, yo. Horrible that she even spent. This is a 20-minute segment. 20-minute segment. She took 20 minutes to talk to a man in jail. And not only talk to him, it's not like she was just keeping the man company. No, she's talking to the man to find him a wife or a mate or something, whatever he's looking for. And that's promoting this behavior, the debauchery, the foolishness. You keep promoting it, what do you think is going to happen? You are essentially the bridge of foolishness. Cross me to get to that side. It's stupid. Hold up, y'all. We got something else for y'all. Let's keep going. Let's talk about another Kendra G episode. I didn't get a chance to see this, so this is more of a blind reaction with y'all. I wanted to have a little fun with this one because she says, brace yourself. She says she had 3 shots once a God-fearing man, her guy friend kept interjecting. No, hold on. There we go.
Hi.
Kendra,
Do you want me on the show?
No, hold on, Kendra. I've been talking shit on your fucking chat for a long time.
Potty mouth.
And here I am, backing up the shit I've been talking. And I'm over here like, oh, shit. I didn't know you hit me. Hold on, what?
No, you hit me.
Hold up, y'all. Hold on. Let me take these off real quick because this is crazy. 1 second. Keep going.
Hey, I accepted you.
Yeah, you're right.
Could y'all hear it? Could y'all hear it good?
But hey, Kendra.
Give me a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear it good.
Kendra, I'm not driving.
You're not
and
driving?
You ain't got to tell me to pull over and all the other shit you do with people.
You sound like a man.
But I need to make sure I have light because I know light is important for your ass. And I'm in a Porsche. I don't even know where the fucking light is at.
Put a 1 in the chat if y'all can hear it good.
Kendra, that's my homeboy.
Who's driving?
My son's goddad is driving.
All right. Hi, everyone.
Hi, everyone. What the hell? Is this like a... This is a single show.
Exactly.
Oh, shit. He said, oh, shit. Hold on, wait. I'm ready, but I don't have the light that you deserve and the light that you proclaim. What the fuck? Is it like one of the...
That scary is in the building. What up
If you
now?
don't have no light, she ain't fucking with you. Oh, shit, I'm touching buttons I don't recognize. I drive a Honda. Good, Kendra. I'm a foreign
All of this Kendra should have cut off. I've been like, yo, listen, you get it together and get
I'm
off my
a
Wait,
foreign
okay, listen.
humble.
Can you use somebody else's phone
I'm
to put the
intrigued.
light
No,
on the
no,
face?
we're not giving this slide to nobody else. I been talking shit.
Oh,
I'm the cousin that been talking shit. Now I'm ready for the other cousins to talk shit.
Man, fuck all
Okay,
that.
what's your
I want
name?
the
What's your
buses to pop
name?
up.
Okay, so my name is Tanisha.
And where you calling us from?
Charlotte.
Oh my God. Yo, Mel, she in Charlotte with us, yo. Mel, she is in Charlotte with us. This is, yo, Charlotte, man. Charlotte. I think this is like the third time I've seen somebody from Charlotte get up on these shows and act a fool. This is like the third time I've seen somebody from Charlotte get on this show acting a fool. But let's keep going.
How old are you?
34. Don't ask me that.
Do you have any kids?
I don't have no fucking 10 kids. I have one son.
Ah.
He's gorgeous.
How old's your one
Amazing.
son?
He's 12.
She's definitely drunk.
Have you ever been married?
Fuck no. I've been engaged before, but it didn't go that far. You know, that wasn't God's purpose. So I shouldn't say fuck no. It wasn't God's purpose. I'm trying to get as much light as I got the listen.
You gotta
Okay,
be.
wait, I'm gonna try
You
to
gotta
work with
be.
it. What do you do for a living,
You
Tanisha?
gotta be.
Okay, so I work in wealth management at Wells. Hold on, let me bring the light back down because I lost myself. I work in wealth management at Wells Fargo, and then I also bartend. I'm a bartender.
So you're not embarrassed? You work in banking and you on here acting like this? Yo, those of y'all that don't know, Charlotte is a big banking city, by the way, right? Charlotte is known for banking. So if you have any banking experience, yeah, Charlotte's where it's at. But that's a professional job. In every sense of the manner, banking is supposed to be a professional job. You should have some type of shame. So you come on live, you come on Kendra G just cursing. I probably could have counted like maybe 20 curses, and she ain't been on for about a minute yet. This is crazy.
I'm the good bartender, not the statistical bartender.
What's
I'm about to get out this
You've
car
been
in a
drinking
minute.
tonight, right?
Hold on, Kendra, because don't try me. You've been trying a lot, motherfuckers.
I mean, hold on. Am I trying you if I'm saying the truth?
Hold on.
I see on your ass. I love it.
Yeah,
I mean, you saying I'm
Kendra
trying
don't
you, but
fuck
have you?
around.
But
And that's why I didn't know she was going to set my shit.
like that.
but wait, but real quick, have you been drinking tonight?
I
course.
had 3 shots, yes, but it takes more than that to get me right.
No,
but I'm about to get out the
bro,
car.
no. It takes 3 shots.
It-
Whatever you
no, it
took,
takes more.
I want to holler.
whatever you took got you there.
Man, I want to holler at Kendra. I want to see what the hell she talking
Bring
about.
it
No,
back.
nigga, you ain't got enough money to talk to
She
Kendra.
need to ask some questions.
Okay, let's focus on you, Tanisha. All right, Tanisha, Charlotte, 34, one son that's 12, works in wealth management and is a
Oh,
bartender.
it should be a
What's your
shame.
zodiac sign?
I'm a Libra.
Okay, what kind of man you looking for,
There go the
Tanisha?
zodiac sign.
Well, the type of man I'm looking for is despite my circumstance, because I'm a work in progress.
Here you are.
A guy that knows God. Like I don't necessarily. Hold on. Help! Hit the brakes! Hit the brakes! Let me get out the car so I can
What?
talk to Kendra. Oh my God, Kendra!
So you want a man that knows God?
You ain't got to get out.
I want a man that loves God. I'm not perfect, so I don't expect him to be perfect.
This is literally, oh my God, do you know the last woman said the same exact thing you just said?
Yes. But here's the thing, Kendra. I'm not like these girls that expect a man to just be totally perfect. I already know that it's gonna come. Oh my
Probably
God.
not for the belligerent drunk. Yo,
I don't expect a man to be
listen.
totally perfect because I'm not perfect. But I
You're
just
not.
joined Bible study.
What?
I'm working on myself. I come from the foundation, so I'm probably disappointing my parents at this point. But I'm just saying, like, this is where I'm going. This is where I'm going.
Girl. Oh,
I always say this, right? Women that say they want a God-fearing man. Do y'all understand what a God-fearing man is? I don't think a lot of women. Hold up. I got to give a shout out to my guy, FBA in the building. What up? He says, good afternoon, GMT. He says, this is modern dating looks like it. Like she big masculine. It's true. You know what I'm saying? And that's Scary said this kind of sad. It is. Listen, look, a God-fearing man comes with a lot of things that a lot of women do not really want. And when I say that is a God-fearing man is gonna come with structure. But you see, some people think that structure strictly means he knows how to go to work every day, he has a job, and he's able to figure things out like that. No, no. A poor man could be one of the biggest God-fearing men alive that doesn't really make much. A God-fearing man comes with actual structure, guidance. It comes with rules, and it's usually under the circumstance and under the guidelines of biblical scripture. Meaning, ladies, when that man tells you you can't wear that, can't wear that. When that man tells you you cannot be outside at a certain time of night, you can't be outside. When that man tells you, yo, you can't drink because drinking is not godlike. You can't be out there drinking. A God-fearing man is going to give his woman instructions because he's supposed to lead the family to the kingdom of heaven. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm going to lead my wife and my kids closer to God, then I'm going to have you live a certain way that's more God-like. And you can't give me pushback when I try to give you these instructions. But let's be real. Half of these women that say stuff like that, if a man comes up to them and says, listen, I don't want you wearing that. Would you listen to him? If a man comes up to you and tells you it's not godlike for a woman to come in the house all types of hours, I need you in the house by 10 o'clock. Would you listen to that? Or would you call him controlling? These are real questions that I would love for y'all to ask yourself. What is a God-fearing man? And if you can't answer these questions straight, then just be honest and say you're not really looking for a God-fearing man. You can't say God-fearing and then use that gray area where he could kind of know God, but no, God-fearing is God-fearing. That means I fear that if I don't listen to God and I don't live by the word, that I'm going to go to hell. Right. I agree, Mel. It just sounds good. But that's what a God-fearing man is. If I don't listen to this man, there's only one place for me to go, and that's hell. So that man is going to come with straight rules and restrictions, and there's things you can't do, there's things you can't say, there's ways you got to move. Like, no. Ask yourself that, ladies. When you say that, what does that really look like? And if it's the opposite of that, then you really want a man of the world. And that's okay too. That's okay too, right? You want a man that doesn't move with scripture. You might want a man that go to church with you when you go to church, but you don't really want a man that's going to truly lead you to God. Because y'all don't want to listen to that man. There's no way a man can lead anything if people are not listening to him. It doesn't make him less of a leader. It just makes you a non-follower. Think about it. Think about it. Let's keep going.
I would say abstinence and I want to wait till marriage, but those bitches is
God, look at she talking.
What happened? Your phone went out. Your
God
phone
is
went
shutting her
out.
up.
We can't hear you, honey. We can't hear you.
That's God. That's why you can't hear her.
We can't, Tanisha, we cannot hear you.
Kendra got a lot
We
of
can't
patience
hear
for
you.
Leo.
There's no audio. We have no audio. Did you have?
Can you hear me now?
Yes, we hear you now.
Okay, great. So I'm not one of those girls that be like, okay, I want a guy to be the pastor. I'm not one of them. I'm not perfect.
So what? Okay, so what is God-fearing man?
Not Lord
What
Biden. Hold on,
what is
wait.
the guy? What are the characteristics you're looking for that you consider God-fearing?
Characteristics is I just want somebody to be themselves. Whoever
No,
you are.
no. You said a God-fearing man. Well, God. So what are the characteristics that this guy has that you said loves God?
I want people to learn the word. I can't give you that characteristic. I cannot get it. I
She's
can't give
pretty.
you
I
that.
mean, she's pretty,
Do
but
you want
I
to
mean,
learn the word or you want to
I
live
guess.
by the word?
Both. But
Big old
I'm in the
lesson on God.
process of living by it. So I can't necessarily say, hey, because as you already know, I'm a little lit. I told you I had 3 shots.
A little
So
bit.
I can't be like, oh, you got to be this. I'm not that girl. I want you to be whoever you are. Be
And that's
you.
not a God-fearing man.
Okay.
I'm sorry. A man who acts and does whatever he wants is not a God-fearing man. I really want listen. I think a lot of women get this confused, and this is something that I think needs to be dissected. I actually should do a show on it. I'm gonna bring a few young ladies that I rock with right now up on the show. And I'm gonna do a show about that. That's gonna be my next mission. I'm gonna do a show that's gonna talk about the God-fearing man, and that's probably what I'm gonna title it, because I want to get into that topic of what is a God-fearing man. Like, what really is a God-fearing man? And then we're going to talk about rules, structure, guidance. And then I want to see if those specific young ladies are going to still say the same thing when I break down logic. So let's keep going.
Your girl is calling my phone. Can you call your girl?
I ain't got no girl. What you talking about?
Yes, you are. Call Angie. No, call Kendra on your own time. You're not going to try to find a girl on my live. I'm trying to find a man on my shit.
Man, she
What
sounds
other
like
qualities
man.
you want, Tanisha?
I'm sorry?
What other qualities you want?
Qualities.
I think she pretty
Did I
though
say
too,
God
Belle. I
already?
think she pretty
Yes.
too. I think she crazy
I
though.
want her to be.
Qualities. They ain't got nothing
Okay.
to do with God. It's quality.
Oh, wait. You said something about, hold on. You said something about you would say celibate, but you're not going to do that?
I'm not going to preach celibacy when I'm over here
See,
lit.
it's not.
The phone
Not
is
going to
on.
talk. I know. This girl keep calling me. Let me put my shit on.
She in Charlotte, y'all. She in Charlotte. Come on, Charlotte.
We
Oh my
can't
God.
hear you.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah. What did you say
Okay.
about celibacy?
I would never ask a man to be celibate. What are we talking about? It's 2025. These niggas is
A God-fearing man, one, is not a nigga. So let's keep going.
not celibate. Niggas, men, Caucasian,
Celibate.
whatever the. No, you ain't. You celibate for 7 days. That don't count. Talk to Kendra at the 90 days. Listen, I'm not requiring that. I'm just requiring somebody that want to trust Christ as much as I do. And I'm not perfect.
She said quality. Answer the fucking
No,
Celibate.
you're not on this live. Kendra.
What's the qualities that you want in a man? It's her question. What's the qualities?
Okay, real quick. Who's this guy you with? What are y'all?
My
Are y'all
homeboy,
dating?
my son's God dad. And he's just like doing too much.
Ask the question. Answer the question.
Kendra,
That's what I'm telling you.
He needs a woman. He's 42. He needs a woman. He needs to settle down. He got a 4-bedroom and only 1 daughter. He needs to settle down. And he's over here in my life.
Still ain't answer her question.
No, we're gonna move on. Okay, so
Qualities
Tanisha.
that you want in a man.
Okay,
Yes,
you probably didn't break it down, but we're gonna go on to this question. What are your deal breakers? What are the things you will not date?
Liars. That's the only deal breakers.
Oh,
Because
God.
niggas gonna cheat, Kendra. Men gonna cheat. They gonna lie. They gonna do all that. I don't even want to say men gonna lie.
I always say, men and women, y'all need to do the same thing, right? Because y'all be doing the same thing. Men be calling women bitches, and women be calling men niggas. It's the same thing. And then y'all wonder why y'all attract the same type of people over and over and over again. Yeah, niggas cheat. She right. She right. Because we know the type of niggas she dealing with. Men, though, move different. But that's something that I'm guessing she's probably never experienced. Men, you do the same thing. Y'all call women these things. All bitches do this, right? Let's keep it a buck. That's what y'all do. That's what y'all do. And then you wonder when you get a woman that's a bitch, why she moved the way she moved. What, yo, I always say this, man, and I teach this to my children. Words have power. The things that you say and that you put out there in this world comes right to you. So if I wanted more out of people, I'm going to respect the people that's around me to get more out of them. And I'm going to call it what it is. If you a man, I'm gonna address you as such. If you a woman, a lady, I'm gonna address you as such. The way this woman talking right now, she not gonna get respect from no man. Not no man of any type of substance. So this is why she's talking the way she's talking, because her only experience is men that treat her like they a bunch of niggas. Am I wrong on this one, y'all? Let me know. Let me know in the chat. Am I wrong? Am I wrong on this one? I had to take my headphones off because it became obnoxious to listen to all of this foolishness in my ears. All right, let's keep going.
I just don't want nobody that lie. I know these bitches come with unrealistic expectations.
Christ.
Hold on, Trap.
Man, you doing too much.
I was trying to find my Kendrick cam, but I ain't got it out here. But
listen, I'm trying to work with you, but we gotta stay focused, honey.
Okay.
So you said, so what are your deal breakers? You saying he's no liars, but you know men gonna lie? Which I'm confused.
You're right. You're right. So I don't like liars. That is the fastest way to get rid of me. I don't want you to lie.
Looking
to
out,
me.
my
honest.
God.
Whatever your honesty is, do that.
So you're saying that men are gonna cheat. So if he's gonna be with you and sleep with somebody else, you want him to tell you?
Yes. Would I accept that? Probably not.
So that's why he's gonna lie to you.
I know that, Kendra, but I didn't need you to say that. Damn, we had 1 million followers at the.
What?
Well, I want to say this. Here's the deal, ladies. All men don't cheat. So maybe
Whoa,
the men,
Kendra!
they don't though.
No.
I think what you gotta recognize is maybe it's the men that you like. Maybe it's the men that you like, or maybe it's the men that you want to date have those type of commitment issues. But there's a lot of men who do not cheat. It's the question. The question becomes two things: do you like those type of guys, or do those type of guys like you?
Oh, because the guys that don't cheat are boring. The guys that don't cheat. Let's go back to the first guy. Let's go back to the guy in jail. The guys, that guy will give you all the excitement in the world, ladies. He'll flip you and turn you into a pretzel. You ask me though, would he cheat? Of course, because he got options. A man in jail got more options than a man that works at Wells Fargo. Let's keep it real. A Future has way more options than a man flipping burgers at McDonald's. A Future has way more options than a man that's in banking. A Future has way more options than a man that's an electrician, a plumber, than a man that works in a coal mine, than a man that works on a ship, a Navy man, an Army man. A Future has way more options than any of those guys. And I mentioned careers because there's millions of people that work in those careers. But the one guy, you're not going to tell me, you stand him next to your average electrician, Future. You put that guy that was just in jail next to just the average journeyman at work, the job you work at. Who would stand a better chance with the greater majority of women? It's going to be the guy in jail. So yeah, all that she talking right now makes sense to her. Because if all your reality is that you're around a bunch of men that cheat, that means you're around a bunch of men that got a lot of options. So to you, in reality, your mind might think, wow, all of these men move like that. No. There's a lot of men out there that are incels. There's a lot of men out there that can't help it. They trying, but they can't get laid. They trying hard right now. There's a lot of men out there that's paying for it, which is why the OnlyFans industry is booming, which is why ex-workers will always have a job. Am I lying about this, y'all? There's a reason why all of these people will always make millions. What's her name? There was some young girl. I forgot her name. Young little white girl. She waited until her 18th birthday. This was like last week. She waited until her 18th birthday to drop the link to her OnlyFans, and she made $1 million in 3 hours. She made $1 million in 3 hours. The moment she turned 18. That speaks a lot on the men as well. Of course, that's sad as hell. There's a lot of freaking hard, but what I'm saying is just to say that men are desperate. Because if you wasn't desperate, you're not on nobody's OnlyFans giving up your whole paycheck. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Only desperate men do things like that. So there's more. I'm saying this to say that women like this keep themselves around the top 20% of men. And then they think it's all men because that's the only men they know. All men don't cheat. So Kendra was on point when she said that.
But we're not going to say
You know
every
what?
man
No. We're going to dissect that real quick. And
Let's
then I'm going to let
dissect
somebody
it.
else get time because you know what? They deserve that shit too.
I just dissected
Because
it.
I get mad when somebody take 30 minutes of your time. But I will say, we're not accepting that. But it happens. And the problem with women is that we don't want to accept that.
Everybody don't
But
get.
all these niggas lie and all these niggas cheat.
Well,
It's
that's
a
because,
matter
listen,
of
you
the
gotta-
capacity of what you want to deal with. Am I right or wrong?
You're right for Tanisha. You're not right for every example. All the niggas you attract cheat, and all the niggas you attract lie. But that's not a truth for all
Right,
men.
my
These are just
brother.
the men that you're attracting. So you gotta decide, why do you only attract niggas that lie and cheat on you?
I know that's right, Kendra. You're right.
Hey, Kendra, you got a man?
Yeah, boy, fuck out of here. You ain't got enough money to talk to Kendra. Calm
No.
down.
Listen, I will
No,
say
the
this.
fuck
Hold
you
on.
don't.
First of all,
Damn,
I don't know
was
him.
he too
I
aggressive?
do
At all.
understand the curiosity in that category. What I will say is, I will never have another public relationship again, and I'll leave it at that. Let's continue on the interview. Let's continue on the
Public
interview.
relationship, because I'm not public. Understand this, Lee.
Okay,
You're
first of
public
all,
when you join
listen,
her
I
live.
don't know your friend. I'm trying to work with y'all, but
So
I'm
get the
not
fuck
going
out
to
the way. You interrupting.
Okay.
All right.
All right, back to you. All right, when was
What is wrong with
should the
these
guy look a
dudes?
certain way?
Oh my God, Charlotte, y'all
I
looking
like
bad.
chocolate, but I feel like because I like chocolate, it's not my destiny. So look a certain type of way, like what? I don't want Biggie Smalls ass nigga. So look
Oh
a
my
certain type
God.
of way, like what,
Mm.
Kendra? Let me
It's
get some
the
orange
moment where
juice
you
too.
say, what is the moment where you say what you desire? Maybe you don't.
Yeah,
Isn't that
her
how it
mouth.
looks?
Yeah, her mouth makes her ugly. Ladies, yo, being ladylike is still a thing. Like, yo, the way a woman talks could change. That could make the difference of a man wanting to take a bullet for you or not. Femininity is soft. It's gentle. It doesn't come across aggressive. Right now, a woman like this, all I'm thinking is, if me and her were to ever meet, me and her gonna get into an argument. As a matter of fact, I got one better. If I ever met a woman like this and I knew she spoke like this and she was ever in some type of trouble, I'm going to tell you the truth. I'll be less apt to help her because I feel as if she could do it by herself. She got it. Like, I'm not jumping in and protecting no man. It might sound crazy. This might sound crazy. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. It doesn't even, I'm not even saying that I wouldn't help her because, yeah, she's a woman. But what I'm trying to say is I'll be less apt to help her. My mindset would really think to myself, like, she got it. Listen to her. Look how she talk. She sound like she could fight. She sound like she reminds me of dudes I talk to. Matter of fact, you see how I'm talking right now? What's the difference between how I'm talking to her? She actually sounds a bit more assertive and aggressive than me, which is crazy. But thing is, she's probably a lovely lady. She's probably a sweet woman who's had a bit too much to drink and is on live right now embarrassing herself. This is why we say alcohol consumption, it matters. The way you carry yourself in public, it matters. Ain't nobody out here trying to run and protect no aggressive ass woman.
I don't chase looks necessarily. I chase the intimate conversations that we can have that doesn't require a sex conversation.
Okay. Should he make a certain amount of money?
No, be you. I don't have that expectation.
Okay. You said no?
No, I don't have that expectation. Do I want you to work at McDonald's? No. But if you're going from McDonald's to Burger King, cool. But if you're meeting my expectations and you have that drive after dealing with me to do what you're supposed to do, sure.
Okay. And hold on real quick. I get the analogy because I think we always go to McDonald's when we speak about a certain tax category, but not for nothing. I know at least 3 millionaires that work and own McDonald's. So I know
and I'm not mad, and that's why I'm saying what I'm saying, Kendra, because at the end of the day, I have a homegirl right now. He got 2 kids. No, he got 2 or 3 kids before her, and he got 2 kids with her. And he's a general manager or regional manager, whatever the fuck that shit called. She don't have to. She's a stay-at-home mom.
Okay.
I'm not worrying about that shit. All I'm worrying about is where you going. I don't care about where you at, because where a lot of us is at, and Kendra, you was a radio host, you didn't expect you to have an app. And maybe you had that expectation, but you didn't expect it to be where it's at. You didn't expect your life to take you where you were going. You didn't expect a lot of things, but here you are. So I'm not going to stop at where a man is at. What's your potential? What's your mind frame? Where are you going? Because my mind frame, my potential is where it's going to take me further.
Where?
That's all I'm saying is like, you can't judge somebody as a radio host like you were, or a wealth management representative. I don't know,
What you talking
representative,
about?
aka financial advisor, whatever you want to call it. It don't matter to me. I
What
make
you,
money and
what
my
you
son don't
talking
miss
about?
shit. So it's like, you can't judge somebody from where they are. You got to judge somebody from their mind frame, where they want to go. What are they?
We tell people that all the time, and then we get knocked for saying, I ain't dating nobody with potential. I honestly, out of everything she said just now, low key, I kind of agree with that, right? Yeah, yeah, potential. So you gotta, but potential is paying attention, right? You gotta pay attention to a person's potential, not just somebody that's like, yo, I want to be a 40-year-old rapper, and you're gonna help him invest into that. Like, come on, let's be real. We're not talking about that. We're talking about somebody that actually gets up and got motion, and you actually see some type of fruition, something coming into fruition about what that person's doing. That's what you invest in. Even if ladies, even if it's your time, that's what you invested in a man. You don't invest in a pipe dream that doesn't make sense. This is why we say it's fathers that need to honestly pick for their daughters. Because what happens is when your father could pick for you, now throughout your journey, you could bring that situation to your dad. Hey, dad, my husband has this ambition to do this new venture that can do X, Y, and Z for the family. What are you thinking? How can I support him? And that's where you get the guidance of a logical male to put you in the right direction for your family. It's my just saying. I know I'm sounding super crazy and strict right now. It's a real thing. My guy FBA says he said, and she's beautiful, but where her mindset, I see what she's saying, but all over the place. Yeah, she's drunk. So that's why she's all over the place. But I get where she's coming from.
Doing to get there, just like you. What are you doing to get there? I don't watch my sister get 2 degrees, and then them 2 degrees did not work for her, and then the third one worked for her. Now she's well over 6 figures, shit like that, and so your mind frame doesn't matter. I mean, where you at doesn't matter. Your mind frame is what's gonna matter. Am I
Okay.
right or wrong?
Yes, mindset does matter. Let's do the Kendra Cam because everybody's been trying to, but they
She's
want to see
real
your body,
pretty. She's
girl.
real pretty.
It's time for the
Well, I
Kendra
don't
Cam.
have
As I'm
one.
looking at her more, I'm
Okay,
like,
well, it's time for the Kendra Cam, honey.
yeah.
I put my pocketbook in somebody else's car.
Like her 30 years ago would have been a wife. Hands down.
Okay.
Can
It
you
looks like-
see?
It looks like you might have a cute shape. I can't really see.
It's natural, Kendra. You know, and a lot of people can't see natural, but here it is.
They go to
I got
Kendra
on
Cam,
jean shorts.
fellas.
Can you see
Her
that?
boob is freaking
I
falling
can
out
see
of
your
the top.
top. Your chest didn't come out. You just put it out.
Oh, okay. I just wanted to make sure I caught it on top. But yeah.
Okay.
Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. I ain't gonna torture y'all with this any longer. Listen, listen. This was a good one. I wanted to bring this to attention because I didn't really want to dig into the T app. I think there's a lot of content out there about the T app, but where I'm at with it more or less is that the mindset, right? I think this T app exposes what women are really into. It shows the world what is, the real of what's happening. Like the solid, good man, the man that doesn't carry himself a certain way, is not attractive. And what's attractive is my man in the first video, the jail guy. That guy in jail had so much confidence because he knew that the moment he hung that live up, and what's so crazy was I did watch that one to the end. He created a space on her app. So he does have a profile on the Kendra G dating app. And the crazy thing with it is Kendra allowed it, she promoted it, and she knows that he's going to get mad hits. He's going to get mad hits. My guy, world class, is in the building. What up, what up, what up, my brother? Salute, shout out to, yo. So yeah, she know he's gonna get mad hits, so she allowed him to create it, which is wild, yo. Wild. The crazier part is that the crazier part is, ladies, and I'm talking to you, right? It might sound like, I got from a good friend of mine saying that they think that I'm a woman basher, which is crazy to me, right? That actually made me feel some type of way when she said that to me, because I know that my intentions when I talk to women is really pure. My mindset is, how can I guide women into getting better results, right? Honestly, this is the whole point of me even creating a dating show, is because I want to help women get married. I'm looking at the marriage rates. And it's not saying my dating show is perfect, right? It has to be built, right? So sometimes I might have something on it to where I'm having a hard time matching the right personality. But that's part of the game, and that's part of something when you build it, right? So now I'm looking at it like, yo, as I'm building something as big as what I'm building, and knowing that there's a bottom line, there's a mission, there's a goal. And my goal is, how can I get the marriage rate to even be 0.2% higher? 0.2% matters to me. If I could leave this world with making a 0.2% difference, I played my part. And then guess what? Now I could encourage someone else to create something to do 0.2, 0.3. Now we had a 5% a 0.5% different, I'm sorry, off of something that I created. Right? Now that person does more, and then that keeps it keeps going until the next 50 years, 10% of the world has changed off of something that I started. So that should be the mindset. You see, I'm not doing things selfish with a all I need is money and I just need a quick viral moment. I don't think anyone can get successful like that. I think success has a foundation to it. It has a ground, right? There's a level of the ground that has to be laid out, built in order for you to stand on. You then, after you put that foundation down, you can build anything you want on top of it. But there has to be a goal, right? There has to be a purpose, a mission, something behind what you do that's bigger than you. Because if you do something for yourself, that's selfish. If you do something for someone else, you're selfless. Now you start focusing on the bigger picture. How can what I do make a difference? I truly believe, I'm not going to hold you, I truly believe marriage is the key to a successful community. Now, when I say it, I mean successful marriages. I don't mean people getting married. It's a business. I don't mean people getting married for love, because if you get married for love, then you're getting married for the wrong reasons. And the reason why I say this might sound crazy to y'all, because your love is going to flee. Love comes and goes in every relationship. It comes and goes. What matters is that you understand that marriage is supposed to be bigger than you. So even when the worst of things happen in your marriage, you don't leave. But as a matter of fact, if you hold on to the vows and the respect of the marriage, the worst of things won't even happen. Because you're doing it with a purpose, with a reason. You know what I'm saying? You're not just getting married for nothing. Because yeah, I can love you today and I can hate you tomorrow. But if I married you for a bigger reason than me, I'm going to stay married to you, and I'm going to try my best to work out those kinks that I feel like would have made me leave if it was just love. I hope y'all hear what I'm saying. I'm trying to put down something right there, right? So exactly, like my man said, integrity over everything, a healthy marriage, right? And if we're able to put these things down, we're able to build these things up and do it along the guides of family, then yeah, we're doing it right. If y'all were to see what I got going on with Me to Marry now, a lot of people was like, yo, a lot of people are wondering. I know people are like, yo, I actually got hit up the other day by somebody, and they was like, I feel like I haven't seen much from Me to Marry. So I just dropped it behind the scenes so y'all can take a look at that on the YouTube channel. But we're building. But Me to Marry is no longer just getting eliminated. Me to Marry has actually turned into, we got therapists now that's sitting down with these couples after they make the connection. We already shot all of the connection episodes. So then now we're building out the season to where there's therapists that's going to be sitting down with these couples. We're sending them on intentional dates with each other. We're following their whole process until the end ceremony to see if they're going to stay together or not. Me to Marry has turned into something way more than just a quick pop the balloon style dating show. No shot or no dig to pop the balloon, but it's instant gratification. It's only something that is getting done for viral moments. And with me, I'm shooting way past the viral moment. I'm actually trying to lay out substance because I care about y'all. I care about my audience. I care about the people that's on the show. I care about the people that want to sign up for the show in the future. I care about people. I want to see y'all together. So I'm doing something for a reason. I know I'm talking a lot, but this is not only self-promotion. What I'm trying to do is show y'all that when you do things, you got to do it for something bigger than you. Because if you did it for you, you'll get instant gratification. Yeah, I'll get a viral moment. Y'all don't even understand, like I said earlier, how easy it is. If I wanted a viral moment, I would have had it. There's some footage and some scenes I had to delete because I'm like, yo, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? Do I have any followers from the last season? Any of them still together? Yes, Chris and Belinda are still together. They're still working it out. Let's think about it. Chris and Belinda, they're still together. They actually, I know they was in Florida like about 2 weeks back together. Who else? Keon didn't work out with Jesse. Who else? Lowe didn't work out with Victoria. Do y'all remember season 2, episode 3, and that was, what's her name? Oh my God, Aisha 2. So Aisha 2 had 3 guys that was on her show. And I'm blowing this up, Shay. So Aisha 2 had a fella that was on her episode. His name is Justin. Shay, who was in season 1, episode 2. Obviously, y'all know Shay work with me, right? So me and Shay she helps me with everything with the show now. So Shay met Justin on set. Now Shay and Justin are dating each other exclusively, and they have been doing amazing with each other. Amazing with each other. So I'm actually excited to hear that because, like I said, the thing with the show is, yeah, you might not meet somebody on your episode, but yo, Ronaldo, what is good, my brother? Hope all is well with you. What I go on? You might not meet somebody on your specific season, but it doesn't mean that you're not part of it. When you're part of the process, you can meet somebody that's in the process. Miss Lynn, what's good? What is good? She says, love Chris and Belinda. Yep, they're still together. They're working it out. So yeah, but like I said, the biggest thing that we're having right now is finding the right contestants. Building these shows is not easy. I'm giving y'all a scoop. We're just gonna talk for a little bit. Building these shows is not easy. The hardest part, honestly, is not shooting, it's not casting, it's not putting the set together, it's none of that. Like, that is becoming easy. Obviously, repetition helps you, get to the goal a lot quicker, right? Because you do it all the time. But so building the sets became easy. Lighting became easier. Setting up the cameras. We have a whole crew now. It's easier to do now. The hardest thing to do for the show is finding the right people. And because we can find people. I have people that sign up for the show now. But the problem is the right people, the people that's like, okay, this personality could match with this personality, and we could put them together and that's the hard part. I'm not gonna lie to you. So what I started to do was go to their houses. Like, if you signed up for the show, I'm gonna talk to your people. I'm gonna go to your house. I'm gonna try to figure out, who are you before I put you in front of somebody. So that's something that we actually just started implementing, of finding out who's who, what's what, before we put them together. But it's a learning process, and it's a process nonetheless. And it's a process. It's something that I'm loving, and I'm enjoying this whole thing. I didn't even know being a director, being a CEO of something like this I didn't even know it was in me. I didn't know I had a talent like this, but God is good. God opened my mind to Amir's in the building. What up, Amir? Amir was in season, Amir was in season 2. Am I tripping? Yes, Amir was in season 2. I'm all over the place right now. But shout out to Amir. Remember, Amir had matched with, oh my God, what's her name again? I forgot her name. Amir, remind me her name. I forgot her name, the woman you matched with. But that didn't work out. But yeah, so yeah, he was season 2, and he matched with Amber. That's right, but that didn't work out. But and remember, they got into a little scuffle at the reunion. But it was all good though. It was all part of love. You know what I'm saying? It's part of the game. But yeah, so that's, like I said, I didn't know that this was in me until I actually started doing it. And then I learned a part of me that I'm like, yo, I'm gonna say this. When something is for you, it doesn't feel hard. It doesn't feel difficult. It feels easy. Like doing what I'm doing now doesn't feel hard. I don't feel like I'm working when I'm doing it. Those of y'all that know me know I have a full-time job that's very demanding. And I'm in leadership at that job. So that job, I have a whole team plus to take care of. And I still got time to build a whole show. And I'm doing it. I'm doing that outside of work, during work, all that. So, but I'm enjoying this. And this is how I know that this is meant for me, because it's easy. Even when it's hard, it's still easy. Even when it's hard, I'm still enjoying it. Even when somebody cancels on me, I'm like, all right, we got to keep moving. And I listen to the voice in my head that says, show up no matter what. And I show up. And every time I show up, it works out. So I hope I can live and give that nugget to y'all who want to do something like this, who want to build a show. If you have the mindset of doing something to this magnitude, I hope that this bit of advice, you could take it and it actually works for you. My God, with the night, we gonna round it up to $1 super sticker. I appreciate you, my brother. Much love, much respect. So yeah, I really hope that this can influence you to start something that you may have never thought that you would have done before, that you're able to do it now. Start it. And you never know. When it feels easy, when it feels right, then it's for you. If it's hard and you don't like doing it, then it might not be for you. But the idea is for you to have an idea and to actually start it. And you never know where it's going to take you. No one would have told me last year that I would have been a producer of a show. No one would have told me that. I have no background. I have no classes I've ever took before. I didn't even understand cameras. You couldn't even tell me about a camera. I wouldn't have known. Ronaldo knows. He was there with me from the beginning. I didn't even know anything about cameras. I didn't know nothing about cameras, mics. I didn't understand how to direct. I didn't know how to move, how a show is supposed to move. I knew nothing. Know what I'm saying? My God says, man, you speaking right now. He says, people with ambition and goals, they definitely will feel this. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I was a man, I'm telling you, I knew nothing. Like I'm talking about nothing. If you come on set right now and you see what my crew does and what I put together, this is why we're going to start doing behind the scenes, because I want to show y'all what we're doing, right? I want to show you how we got these big old overhead lights. We got drones. We got cameras, catching all different angles. We got switches to switch camera angles. We got so much equipment. We got a digital board that's able to mix your audio while you're talking. We got so much equipment now. So much equipment now. All the lights and everything. Last year, you could not tell me this was going to be me. I'm telling y'all, just last year alone, you could not tell me that I would have been a director of a TV show, I would have looked at you like you was crazy. Because Meet to Marry is not just an eliminating dating show no more. It's an actual TV show. And you could not tell me that I would have been directing a TV show just last year, August, the same time. We actually dropped the first, I'm just talking right now. I'm talking. I hope y'all hear me. We dropped the first episode of Meet to Marry. What day was that? That was actually January. I think it was the first Saturday of January 2025. So just this year alone, we dropped the first episode of Meet to Marry. And from January to now, and we started filming in December of last year. So we didn't even have 1 year of filming. And look how far we made it. Not even 1 year of filming, and look how far we made it. You can't tell me God doesn't have his hands on this. You can't tell me that if you put your mind to do something, you can't do it. You can't tell me that. I don't care what you try to finesse and say what's hard or not. It's only hard because you're making it hard. It's only hard because you really don't want to do it. If we really want to get to the nit of it all, it's only hard for you because you really don't want to do it. Because if you really wanted to do what you said you was going to do yesterday, what's stopping you? What's stopping you? What's getting in your way? What's holding you back? What's making it to where you can't get there? Your mindset. It's what you think you are is what's stopping you. Take this from somebody that grew up with nothing. A single mom in a household with a brother and a sister that used to fight all the time. In Far Rockaway, Queens, the hood. Take it from me when I tell you that if you wanted to do something today, you could do it today. You don't have to start tomorrow. Look at me. I went on a weight loss journey. In a matter of a month and a half, I already lost over almost 20 pounds. I already lost almost 20 pounds. And really, to be honest with you, all I did was change my diet. I started looking at certain foods as disgusting, like McDonald's, burgers, all of that. I started making, in my mind, that food is disgusting. But before, I was eating it all the time. Now, if I go out with the fellas, I'm getting a salmon salad. Or I'm the healthiest thing on the menu with a side of vegetables. That's what I'm saying. So anything that I'm realizing that it's not just financially that I need to be successful. It's health. It's, you know what I'm saying? As Aloha says here, health is wealth. Thank you. Right? It's health. It's me. I'm only going to be successful through me, through what I do, through what I put out there, through what I eat, through how I move, through how I talk to people, how I respect people. I'll treat the janitor the same way I treat the CEO. I put down the cookies and the ice cream I'm not doing stuff like that no more. And I was able to lose all of that weight just from making up my mind. So those of y'all that are struggling right now with any type of addiction, those of y'all that are struggling with any type of doubt, fear, as if you can't do something, I would love for you to listen to this broadcast because I'm speaking to you as a man that came from nothing to build everything that I have today. And really, it was just changing my mindset to believe that I'm worth it. I really had to say to myself, when I used to go, why me all the time? I had to change that words to why not me. I added the word not in it. And the moment I changed that and I said, why not me? My life changed. Joker, thank you, my brother. Joker was also in season 1. No, yep. Season 1 of Meet to Marry. Shout out to you, my brother. So I had to really make up my mind and say, why not me? And then when I said, why not me? My whole life changed. Everything that I am changed. Even the way I handle my wife. It's not perfect, but I love her more because I chose her. Right? I love my family. I love my kids. It's what I brought into this world. So I feel wealthy because I have all of them and I'm grateful. And I made my mind up that these are going to be the recipes to success. This is going to be the recipe for me to take it to the next level in life. And the only way I could truly take it to the next level in life is by changing me. I can't control what I can't control. I could control me. I could control what I eat. I could control what I say. I could control what I do. I could get up in the morning and I could say, I'm going to continue to sleep or I'm going to do something to get to where I want to go. And I did it. I did it. If you talk to my crew and you ask my crew, you say, yo, why are you with Mingo? What made you? I wish some of my crew was in here right now. I don't know if any of my crew is listening, but if you are, to anyone that's on my team or part of my crew, if you're listening now or in the replay, answer the question. What made you join my team? What made you say, you know what? I'm going to give Mingo and his mission and his show my time, because your time is just as valuable as my time. What made you say that? Like, I'm curious to know, to my team, what made you say, I'm going to, and I think the audience needs to hear that. I think people need to hear what made you give me your time, because that would encourage them to believe more of themselves, to do the things that they said they wasn't going to do. And it'll make you do it. You're in charge of yourself. You're in charge of your time. You're in charge of your own destiny. You're in charge of what happens next. Only you. So don't let nobody tell y'all different. But I'm going to leave this here. This was a good show. It was a great talking to y'all as usual on this Friday. Grown Men Trash Talk. Y'all know how we do. Shout out to everyone that is currently watching the show. Everyone that has entered into the chat. Thank you so much. Also, do me a favor and hit the like button. Likes are free. Hit the like button on your way out and share the content. Even if you shared this last portion of the show because you found value in it, share the content. Because you want everyone that's in your circle, we can't rise no higher than each other, right? Everyone around you can't get higher than each other so long as you're all at the bottom. So you got to work your way to the top. And the way you do that is by putting in the actual work, by believing in yourself, believing in the people that's around you, and you uplift each other. And then that's the way you utilize your talents to get to the top. But until next time, y'all, I will see y'all on the next one. I don't have an outro for y'all because StreamYard is tripping and it's not allowing me to share my videos. So I'm going to see y'all on the next one. Peace.